Well, hello there and welcome to Sister Sister on City TV and 97.3 City FM. Season's greetings. My name is Jessica, regular hostess for this particular show. It's brought to you by Vodafone and Secure. As usual, we're going to be getting into some relationship messages. People have lots of issues, it seems, and we never seem to run out of things to talk about on this very platform. And so this Christmas, I've got something really nice for you under my sleeves. I'll be telling you about it shortly. We'll go for a quick break. When we return, you get to meet my guests in the studio, and I tell you how you can be a part of this conversation as well. Stay tuned. And you're welcome back, Sister Sister, City TV, City FM. We're live across sub-Saharan Africa as well, DSTV channel 363. Plus, for those of you on GoTV, just tune in to 182. You'll be able to watch the show every single time. So there are various ways that you can interact with us. Maybe, during the conversation, you'd like to, get your voice heard, or you have a question for us that you'd like to send to the show. You can send an email to jessica@cityfmonline.com. You can like our Facebook page. Just search for Sister Sister Live. You'll find our really nice logo as our DP. Like the page, send us a DM. We like that as well. Or you can send a WhatsApp to 054-998-6996. Great. So now that you know how you can interact with us, let me say hello to my guests in the studio. And today I flipped the script. So maybe I should call it Sister Brothers. Yeah, because it's an all-male panel on the show. Let me start from my immediate right, where we have the head of productions here at City TV, Philip Kofi Ashon. He's on Sister Sister for the very first time.
It actually feels very good. I've been watching from the sidelines for so long. It feels really, really good to finally be seated here.
I know.
Who normally sits here?
Me, actually.
Oh, good day. It's even better. It's even better.
Yes. I hope you're well, though.
Yes.
Had a good year?
It's been a wonderful year.
Super.
It's been a very blessed year. It's been a tough, December, but it's been a good year. It's been a good year.
That's good
Can't
to know.
complain.
Yeah, that's good to know. And we also have Dr. Kojo Owusu-Ansah. He's a gynecologist, guys, and he's on Sister Sister today. Can I call you Kojo?
Yes.
Good.
First time here as well.
Indeed, but you're a fan of the show, apparently.
Yeah, I used to listen back in the day.
Aha.
Not so often these days.
Yeah, because obviously you're busy doing other stuff. Good to see you, Kojo.
Yeah.
Good to see you. We also have, the head of new media here at City FM and City TV, Kojo Akoto Boateng, joining us via Zoom. Headmaster, what's up?
Yes. I'm good. I miss you.
Indeed.
I'm not seeing you in a bit.
I know.
Good seeing your face today.
Yeah, you've been on a break. It's not fair. Some of us are still at work and you are home chilling.
This is about my first proper leave since I joined City 7 years ago. So
That
I'm
is
really,
true.
really, really enjoying the leave.
That is true. And you deserve it as well. Anyway, so gentlemen, once again, welcome to the Sister Sister table.
Thank you.
I hope that you are ready to give us some sound advice.
Let us try.
Let's go for it. I'll jump right into our first message, and it says, "Dear Jess, I'm a 25-year-old married woman with one child. I got pregnant before we got married. Last year in November, my husband, who was then my boyfriend, introduced a lady to me as his friend. She even told me that she would like to be my friend, and I accepted her friendship. She pretended to like me, even posted our wedding pictures on all her WhatsApp statuses. Little did I know that she was having a secret affair with my husband. I found out about the relationship when my husband's phone got spoiled and he used my phone to chat with her. I confronted my husband and he admitted to it. But guess what? He said he cannot break up with this lady because she hasn't done anything to him. I confronted her and she also told me she's trying to break up with my husband, but he did not agree to it. This lady even told me she's a woman like me and wouldn't be happy if I were in her or if she were in my shoes. Fast forward. This lady is pregnant for my husband. I don't know what to do because I'm confused. I really love my husband and I don't want to lose him to any woman. I don't know what this lady's intention is right now because she still calls and texts me as if nothing has happened, but I'm ignoring her. Nowadays, I can see my husband has changed and has even asked for my forgiveness. Frankly speaking, I don't have anything against my husband, and I love him, and the love for him has never changed. I don't know how to get this other lady out of the picture, though. I need your advice on how to handle this situation. How do I keep my husband and maintain this marriage? And that is our first message for tonight. Philip, I'm coming straight to you. You're the one who's giggling the loudest.
Oh my God.
What are your thoughts?
I mean, there are a number of levels to this. It's great to know that at least she wants to stay in the relationship. That's, for me, is like the very first thing. If she wanted out, that would be a straightforward situation. But it's great that she wants to stay. What it means is there's something about the man that she wants to still hold on to, and there's something about the relationship that she wants. So, I mean, that for me is reassuring enough. The other side is the woman. And obviously the woman is the problem here because she can't seem to get over the fact that the woman is still in a relationship. She's actually pregnant for her husband. My thing is this. She is pregnant for your husband. She's either going to give birth to the baby or you're going to lose it. Whatever it is, she's gotten to that position already. She clearly is on very good terms with you, which is, for me, I think is a great thing. Because I think it gets more complicated when she is not on good terms with you or she's not on speaking terms with you. That tends to be dangerous because anything can happen and she can take any weird actions at any point. At least she's being open and like upfront with you. From what she said, the other lady says that she's trying to break up with the husband. We don't know how true that is, but I just feel that she should hold on to the relationship that she has with her husband, especially since she feels that it is something that she wants to hold on to. It's a marriage that she wants to keep. Clearly something is working. And she says the husband is changing because honestly, I just feel that the husband got into a position where there was something missing and he probably went looking for something. And he's gotten to that point where he feels like his wife is the person that he wants to be with. And so that is probably why she's seeing changes in him. And so my thing is, if the relationship or if the marriage is something that she wants to hold on to, she should go ahead and hold on to it and then try to work something out with her husband. Because whatever you do, the woman is already pregnant. There's nothing you can do about it. You're not going to, even if you divorce him, he's still going to go and be with her anyway. But then he wants to come, he wants to connect with you once again. It's not the most comfortable situation, and I completely understand. But it's just that at least you want the relationship to exist. At least he is trying to make things work out between the two of you. I think a very decent conversation, a very open conversation with him about how you feel and where your relationship is, how fragile the trust is, I'm guessing at this moment, needs to happen. But then if it's a relationship that you want to allow to continue, I think that that's what you need to do. From there, you can determine where you move on from. But like, why did he use his phone to text her? Like, who does that?
Wait, that's your biggest headache?
No,
like why he used
I'm just thinking, if your phone is messed up for any reason, like why I am? Like, who does that? Who does anyway? But I guess it was divine. It was meant to happen, so it's fine. I'm just surprised. Like of all the things, it was her phone. How?
Like that's your biggest issue?
No.
Okay. Right.
But anyway.
Yeah. Okay, Philip. Kojo in studio. Let me call you Doc, since Kojo Akoto-Boateng is also out there. What are your thoughts?
Well, I think that there's been a huge betrayal of trust,
Absolutely.
which has led to the woman feeling this way. But then again, she's upset with the fact that the girl is still in the picture, which shouldn't be the thing. She should deal with the person who brought the girl into the picture. That's the husband itself. Because it comes down to how much you respect your own vows that you took. So if maybe something drove him out there to try or experiment or whatever it is. Now that there's a baby in the picture, that woman is not going to go away anytime soon. That's the truth.
Okay.
So she should have a sit down with the man. Because you see, some men are innately polygamous, but probably for societal pressures will look, okay, I'll marry, stick to one, but cannot do that. So have a sit down with the man. What do you want? Okay, I'm your wife. For sure, she also wants to be with the man,
Right.
which is a good thing. So maybe the man wants a variety. That's what he went for. So she have a honest sit down, introspective look with the man and say, what do you want? Tell me what you want. And then find a way to work out. The woman might not leave the picture anytime soon. She might have some compensation and probably move away for the peace of mind for the marriage to continue. But once it's a child, I mean, come on. Going to parent-teacher meetings together, come on. I mean, the next 25 years, they are hooked up in a way. So once the child is born, they should just deal with the fact that maybe have a rival somewhere. And then the man should also probably, if he's truly sorry, make amends. Because the best apology is change behavior, not talk.
Got a point there. All right, Kojako, so let me bring you in. What are your thoughts?
Yes. This is very interesting. So they were dating, and then she got pregnant, and then the husband introduced a friend to her. The friend tried to befriend her. Fast forward, they get married.
Hello, Kojo, can you hear me? It looks like your line is bad. Kojo? Okay, he's frozen. But I mean, I'm trying to come to terms with the fact that you both use the words that she wants to come back, and that's a good thing. Let me flip this. If it was your sister in this situation, would you consider it as a good thing because at least she still wants the marriage? Isn't that craziness?
What is she going to do? Is my question.
Leave.
Yes, it's nice ideally to leave, but then if there's anything I've learned in all these years of me living, the heart wants what the heart wants. She
Even
clearly
if it's
wants.
toxic. So if he was abusing her, she should still stay.
Abuse is different.
Because some women think that if you beat them, you love them.
Physical abuse is different. That's a completely different dimension of the conversation.
Oh, right. But this is not emotional abuse, like your husband cheating on you.
She clearly loves him. I mean, it's one thing if you don't have any affection for the gentleman. It's a completely different thing if you still feel something for him. It can be for whatever reason, but you still have an affection for him. If he is making or trying to make amends, trying to reach out to you to correct whatever mistake that he's done, I think that if you genuinely love him and want to be with him, you should hear him out. Because the thing is, if we are always quick to take one mistake that someone has done and jump on that and make decisions like, I'm leaving, I've had enough, you've cheated on me, bye, we are just going to end up with a lot of people in no relationships at all.
Which is probably for the best.
Probably. But the thing is, you sometimes can't help it. You can't help an emotional connection with someone. And I think that she's in that position where she feels connected with this gentleman for whatever reason it is. If he is making amends, if he's genuinely making amends, I think that she should meet him halfway and try to make the relationship work. It's not a guarantee that he's never going to do this again, but at least you know within you that you are trying to make some relationship work. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, and that's just what life is. But then at least give yourself that chance to make it work. Because truth is, if you leave him and you go and find someone else, what's the possibility that that other person is not going to do the same to you? Like, it's just what it is. At least he's trying to make something work, and you feel something for him. Give him a chance.
All right, Kojo, you're back on the line, I see. Pick up from where you left off.
Yeah. So they were dating. The lady got pregnant. Man introduces another lady, brings another lady into the picture. Other lady tries to befriend her, and then fast forward, they get married. The other lady gets pregnant, and she finds out that they were cheating, and the other lady is pregnant for the man. Now let's think about it critically. Could it be that the man was with this other lady before she got pregnant, and the fact that she got pregnant, the man was forced to marry her? That's one question. Now, if that was the case, then it means that the man obviously was also vested in this other woman and he didn't want the other woman to go. And the same thing may happen because now the other woman is pregnant. So the same way she was pregnant before they got married, he may be compelled to marry the other woman too. Now, she says that the man is now being very nice and begging for forgiveness and all those things. And Philip and Doc can bear with me. Men, we have two extremes. When we do bad things at home, especially married men, there are two extremes that we play on. It's either you decide to be very stubborn and just go all out to be bad. So
that's true.
You've done something wrong at home, like to your wife, and your wife brings it up. There are two extremes that men usually go for. You will mellow, ask for forgiveness, and try to be the good boy so that the thing will pass. Or you will try not to listen to any reason and go about doing whatever you do. It all depends on what you did and how bad it was. Should be very, very careful. I think the time that they have to sit down and she has to ask the man to be truthful to her. If it was that he was dating the other woman and he married her because she got pregnant, the man should let her know. It's a complex mathematical equation of X.
A complex mathematical equation of what?
No, see.
He's frozen again.
Listen, I totally agree with Kojo about the two extremes, but my thing is, what assurance do you have that even when you, and I advocate for the conversation, but I'm saying, what assurances, 100% assurance do you have that when you do have that conversation, he's going to change?
Exactly.
What assurance do you have that if you have that conversation, he's going to stick with you for the rest of his life? You have no assurances.
Right.
It's the same thing with every single relationship. If that is the case, we should never be in a relationship. A lot of relationships are just based on hope and trust and everything else that goes with it. If you don't have it, don't even try jumping into it. All I'm saying is that things have happened.
But you go into relationships feeling like if you're willing to go all the way, your partner should go all the way.
Yeah,
except you realize that you're shortchanged
the
half
whole
of the time.
should hope. It is all hope. Nothing is concrete. You are just hoping that things will work out. You are hoping that he will never change. You are hoping that he won't have an extramarital affair. You are hoping that he won't have 6 kids outside of the marriage. But that is hope. It might be dashed. That is the reality of it. So if you're going to hope along, then just hope for the best and try and have that conversation with him and hope that things work out. Because eventually, it is all hope.
Okay, so Doc, let me come to you.
Yeah.
Does it matter that, for instance, when she first discovered that he was with this woman, she asked, basically he said that he can't break up with her because she's done nothing to him, don't you find that a little disrespectful?
It's a bit of a lame excuse, actually.
Absolutely.
But it depends on how the man was brought up, because it could be that he has no problem with multiple women at the same time. Deeply. He doesn't believe in this single woman concept. Right. Good.
But at least he should have probably had that conversation with the woman.
So if he doesn't believe in that, he's not going to see that as a problem. I'm here with you and that woman encroaches. For me, it's not a problem. I believe in multiples.
Right.
So
it's really up to the woman.
So the woman should have realized, okay, are we on the same wavelength? Exactly. Because maybe he believes in multiples, she believes in exclusive, just the two of us. So if that is the thing, we should have a sit down and talk about it. Because going forward, there might be even a third woman. Possibly.
Exactly.
Question.
If that hasn't,
exactly.
This is not fixed.
Would you encourage your sister to be in such a relationship?
She took her own oath. And then she knows what she saw in the man. Fortunately, if my sister in this position where she still likes the guy, because you marry character and the person. So maybe the person is a generally good guy. He just has terrible habits. Okay. So if I think that she wants a guy, just work on him fixing her. Maybe he needs help to fix the habits. You understand? Because some people can't help it. Maybe I married one. Whenever I go and see another woman and it fits my specs, I go there again. You need some bit of self-control mechanism.
Right.
So obviously, if that's not well developed or it's not working, you will find him straying a few more times. Doesn't make him a bad person. He just had bad habits. Which you have to fix.
And that's what it is.
Wow. It doesn't make him a bad person, he just has bad habits.
Yes.
Kojako, so you're smiling. I guess you agree. Would you advise your sister to stay with such a man? Oh, Kojo. Your network's not helping us today.
From the look of his face, I know what he's going to say.
What was he going to say?
Charlie, I agree with Doc.
Kojo, we couldn't hear you. Your network was... What did you say?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Can hear you now.
Yes. I want straightforward advise my sister to do such.
Okay. Okay, I think we caught he's not going to advise his sister. You're not. Are you going to advise your sister to stay?
I'm with Doc on this one.
Okay. All right. Well, it's Sister on City TV Christmas Day edition. Let me know what you think about the gentleman's thoughts. Like 054-998-6996 is our WhatsApp number. Let us know, and we should be good to go. I mean, I personally would not advise her to stay in that relationship, to be honest. I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like it comes down to your values. There are certain things that you will tolerate. There are others that you don't. So I guess you have to weigh it. And sometimes I feel like love is overrated.
Right.
You're sitting in this relationship, your heart is getting broken by this guy who maybe swore to love you. I don't know what kind of vows you guys took, but suddenly he's brought someone else into the relationship.
But can you explain?
And he's having a baby with her, and he's not even apologetic for it, and he's just stringing you along.
Why you still have such strong feelings for him?
Exactly.
No, I mean, of course not. She's in the position that she's in. But that's why I'm saying that
but humans
sometimes, yes, but you can be in love with the wrong thing, with the wrong person.
Right.
You could be doing like having a really bad habit that's costing you a lot. It doesn't mean that so just accept me as it is. He should be able to work on it.
Well, he should.
He should.
And that's what he's doing.
So let's not encourage him.
But that's what he's doing.
I don't hear you guys
That's what he's doing.
I actually don't hear you guys chastising the guy. And that's what I expected. Maybe I expected too much.
It depends on who the guy is, because I think that if he
does it matter that his wife doesn't want him?
He was wrong for me. He was wrong.
And now he's apologetic.
Totally. He was wrong totally.
She never said he was apologetic. She says
he's changing.
He's changing. But what does that mean? It doesn't even mean that he's apologized.
Well, maybe he's we're assuming, but then we're assuming that he's apologized. So he's at a crossroads where he's realized, okay, maybe I did the wrong thing. I'm being of good behavior.
Which will probably be for just a day.
That's a good start.
A good start.
So maybe get him to, because if you're living somebody to death do us part, honestly, in your 20s you're going to act different, in 30s different, when you're 40s.
I mean, every year people
will change.
Right?
Exactly. So a few slip-ups may happen.
I just hope that when she slips up as well, he'll be more accommodating.
Let's hope so.
When we get to that bridge,
we'll cross it.
We'll cross it.
You better cross it well. Anyway, a couple of your messages. Mansford says, the guy has money. Bum. Don't stress yourself. Accept the other lady. Live happily ever after. After all, it is what it is. Akosia says, my dear, continue to be the good wife. Ignore the lady. Pray to God. Pretend everything is fine, and I bet you God will see you through. Haruna says, what happened to marrying a second wife? If indeed the girl has good character and respects you, Africans take this religion thing too seriously. Jay Lee says, frankly speaking, I don't have anything against my husband. As if cheating on you and impregnating a woman he presented to you as a friend is nothing. Well, dear little sister, continue to do what you have been doing till now, and let's see where it lands you. I like you. Nana Kosia says, honestly, I have nothing to say because, frankly speaking, I don't have anything against my husband means your mind is made up about him. Make sure you don't come back crying because some of us will be busy planning our families. Koi says, Madame, forget and concentrate on the marriage to work. After all, you're not using your money to take care of her. Anyway, is your husband denying you from his responsibilities as a husband? Cindy says, what would he say if you had two husbands? Change roles. I'll be out of there. Don't let the door hit your butt on your way out. Gregory says, the point is your husband likes the other girl too, but is not married to her yet. You are legally married, or you are the legally married one, so just keep your cool and pray. For me, I think men should be allowed to marry more than one if they are capable of taking care of them. And finally, Marcus says, this is the reason why some of us are not getting a lady to marry. Because this stupid man has made it look like all men are the same. Well, your words, not mine. It's Sister on City TV. City FM will go for a quick commercial break. When we come back, more of your messages. Don't go anywhere.